Thanks to the efforts of the state, businesses, and local authorities, the enrollment of children into kindergartens has exceeded the Soviet-era rate for the first time since independence. The rate of children enrolled in preschool education reached 44.3%. 302 short-term kindergartens were opened in one-shift schools and vacant buildings, and 300 child development centers were opened in libraries. 257 home-type kindergartens were organized as part of the Government Accelerator project. In 2024, 98% of 6-year-old children were involved in preschool education. A decision was made to introduce a pilot voucher mechanism for financing preschool education. Obstacles to opening kindergartens were removed, and individual entrepreneurs who opened home-type kindergartens were exempted from taxes. For the first time, state banks began providing soft loans of up to 70 million soms for 3 to 5 years to construct, repair, and improve kindergartens' material bases. For the first time, Kyrgyzstan has reached the Soviet-era indicator in school construction. More than 500 educational facilities have been included in the list of facilities financed from the Republican budget. In the 2023 to 2024 academic year, 974 million soms were spent on school expenses. The organization of hot meals for pupils at school reached 98% across the country. In 2024, a project to create STEM laboratories in schools to study the natural and scientific cycles was implemented. The project is estimated to cost $40 million. A license to produce the world's most mathematics, natural sciences, and English textbooks was adapted for school students in Kyrgyzstan and purchased for 83 million soms. In 2023, 152 million soms were allocated from the Republican budget to provide schools with textbooks, and in 2024, 242 million soms. With these funds, the publishing house Uchkun printed 738,000 copies of books in 2023. In 2024, 714,000 copies of textbooks were printed and 270 sets of books were prepared in Braille. The Republican budget provides 744.1 million soms for 2025. Approximately 2.6 million soms will be spent on these funds, and copy textbooks will be printed. Since the beginning of the year, Kyrgyz students have won 1 gold, 5 silver, 6 bronze medals, and 6 certificates of honor at international IDE category Olympiads in mathematics, physics, chemistry, biology, and computer science. Nazar Kyrgyzbayev won gold at the World Mathematics Competition for the first time, and Kyrgyzstan ranked 29th in the international team standings. To develop new competencies, we must improve the qualifications of 90,000 teachers. Therefore, we value world-leading educational practices and technologies. For the first time in our country, 678 million soms have been allocated to purchase laptops for teachers. In 2024, school certificates were digitized and made available in the Tunduk mobile application. E-diary was introduced in schools in the test mode. About 1,000 educational materials in the Kyrgyz language were posted on the digital warehouse platform. In 2023, credit technology was introduced in the primary vocational education system. An independent certification and validation center was launched. The first portal for vocational education was developed in 2024 to meet the labor market's needs. Almost 65% of vocational lyceums were involved in dual training. Tools aimed at improving the basic skills of teachers and self-assessment were introduced. In 2024, the first national championship was held, and its winners participated in the World Skills Competition. Our priorities at the level of secondary vocational education are as follows. 8 centers of advanced practice have been created. After studying at a college, about 3% of graduates can open their businesses in a pilot mode. Professional standards have been developed for 18 specialties. A concept of on-the-job training has been developed and implemented through practice, industrial training, and practical and laboratory lessons. A methodology and norms for budget financing for educational institutions have been developed. Validations have been organized as part of the Professional Accreditation Program, which aims to improve the quality of vocational education and confirm the competence of specialists. Higher education institutions with special statuses have become competitive in market conditions, and their budgets have exceeded $1 billion. Higher educational institutions with special status entered the international ranking for the first time. Kyrgyz State Technical University and Kyrgyz State Medical Academy have entered the first half of the Asian ranking. Osh State University has entered the top 3 in the international ranking of the Eurasian educational space. Kyrgyz State Technical University ranked 19th in the QS World University Rankings Central Asia 2024. In the ranking of Eurasian universities, the Kyrgyz National Agrarian University was recognized as one of the best universities in the field of agricultural sciences. 6 higher education institutions in Kyrgyzstan, Kyrgyz Turkish Manas University, Osh State University, American University of Central Asia, Kyrgyz Russian, Slavic University, Kyrgyz National University, and Kyrgyz State Technical University also earned worthy places in the Asian Universities ranking. In 2024, the national ranking of higher education institutions of Kyrgyzstan was: in 2024, the Republican budget allocated 10 million soms to develop student startup projects. In 2024, a $25 million project was approved to develop research centers for higher education institutions. The Moscow State University Center and the For the Future Generation Hub for Robotics were opened based on Osh State University. At the Kyrgyz State Technical University was opened a technopark, which is currently producing laptops for teachers in the country. A scientific research center for artificial intelligence was established at the Institute of Fundamental Sciences, Kyrgyz National University. The Kyrgyz National Agrarian University opened an educational scientific production laboratory called In Vitro. In partnership with Korea, the university is building a vegetable seed production plant in Kyrgyzstan. A new 5-story building of the Clinical Skills Testing and Development Center of the Kyrgyz State Medical Academy was built. The law on technology parks was adopted. For 2024 to 2028, priority areas for developing scientific, technical and innovative work have been approved. They are the history of Kyrgyzstan, the Kyrgyz language, agricultural, biological and food security, the green economy and digital transformation. Kyrgyz State Medical Academy, Kyrgyz Turkish Manas University, the National Academy of Sciences of the Kyrgyz Republic, the American University of Central Asia and the Kyrgyz National University took the first 5 places in Kyrgyzstan's National H Index rating. In 2024, the Alatu Scientific Journal of the International University became the second journal in Kyrgyzstan to be registered in the International Scopus database. It is worth noting that previously, only the heart, vessels and transplantation journals from Kyrgyzstan were included in the Scopus database. The regulation of the Science Fund was approved and a unified Science Fund was created. For the first time, a scientific competition was held among young scientists. 36 young scientists participated in it, 8 of whom were recognized as winners. This year, 5 citizens of Kyrgyzstan under 45 are being sent for scientific internships at scientific institutions in China for the first time. The regulation on the state prize of the Kyrgyz Republic in the field of science and technology has been approved. The prize awarded to the winning researchers increased from 250,000 soms to 1 million soms. A publicly available online information system containing scientific research and analytical materials has been developed. OISVRKG